So, Texas Senate Bill 13, because finally, we figured out that the biggest threat to our children isn't school shootings, underpaid teachers, or crumbling infrastructure. Nope, it's Holden Caulfield dropping F-bombs and Romeo getting a little handsy at the Capulet party. Thank God we've got our priorities. I mean, sure, math scores are in the basement, teachers are quitting like it's a cult they just woke up from, and half the school buildings are held together with duct tape and prayer. But books, that's what's dangerous now. This bill, in all its freedom-laced, democracy-drenched glory, says librarians, those radical extremists with master's degrees in information science, are now just too dangerous to trust. Instead, let's put our faith in school boards and advisory councils made up of what? Carl from the PTA and Sharon from Facebook group number 5? Because nothing screams academic rigor like turning curriculum into a Yelp review war zone. Look, I get it. I'm a Marine. I know what it means to protect the homeland. I've dodged actual bullets. So I'm not going to pretend that a teenager reading The Bluest Eye is a national crisis. And I'm autistic, which means nuance isn't a bug, it's a feature. I like my arguments clean, my contradictions labeled, and my liberties unmicromanaged. So here's the rub. This bill says it gives parents more control. Noble. Sounds good in a press release, but more control without guardrails is just censorship with better branding. It's a choose-your-own-adventure, except every ending is book removed pending community standards. What even are community values in a state of 30 million people? In El Paso, you want Chicano poetry. In Amarillo, they might prefer books on cattle futures and Jesus. And that's fine. Diversity is not the enemy. It's literally the point of education, exposing kids to ideas they didn't get around the dinner table. That's not brainwashing, that's growing a damn brain. But instead, we're going to crowdsource censorship, petition literary purges. What could possibly go wrong? Let's just put a QR code on every library book that links to a poll. Should Tommy be allowed to read this? We'll turn Fahrenheit 451 into a user manual. This isn't left versus right. This is nuance versus noise. I believe in parental rights. I believe in local voices, but I also believe in not throwing Julius Caesar in a bonfire because someone read Stabbed in the Back and got ideas. Somewhere between total free-for-all and Shakespeare is porn is a sane, responsible line, and we keep rollerblading past it with a flamethrower. So, to the Texas Legislature, thank you. Not for protecting kids, God knows we've got real threats here, but for reminding us that if you give people just enough power without perspective, they'll trade free thought for the illusion of control. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to petition my local council to ban the Texas state budget, which I personally find highly offensive and poorly written.